The Pitfalls of Using CGI Over Practical Effects, Foley Edition. Foley in movies is one of my favorite things. Not that Foley, this Foley. For the non-film nerds out there, Foley is the art of producing natural sounds in post-production that could not be made, or at least not made as well, during actual shooting. For instance, did you know that while filming a crowded restaurant scene in a movie, everyone on the set is quiet and just pretending to talk? That's so the only audio that can be heard will be the primary actors in the scene. Then later, in post-production, a sound designer adds in the crowd noise, the noise of the dishes, the glasses, the utensils clinking, all of it. This happens with most everything you hear in a movie outside of the actor's dialogue. That's not just because the actual sounds can be distracting, as in a crowd of people talking making it harder to hear the main actors, but also because the actual sounds can be dramatically underwhelming. When someone breaks glass in a movie, it is often breakaway glass, also known as candy glass, which is a glass-like material at one time made from sugar and water, hence the name candy glass, and now usually made from specific plastic resins. It looks like real glass and shatters in a realistic but not dangerous way, so the actor doesn't actually get hurt. But, and this is important, it makes almost no sound, so the sound of glass shattering is added in later. But sometimes, the sound being added in later also requires the actors on the set to react to the sound that is not yet there. Case in point, gunshots and explosions. If there is to be a loud bang that actors need to react to, there is usually someone on the set making some kind of a noise. That way, all the actors can react at the same time, because they all heard an actual noise at the same time. When it's just one actor, well, that actor can just react whenever he or she feels comfortable reacting, because the sound will be added in later, and they were the only ones that needed to do the reacting anyway. They didn't need to sync up their reaction with other actors. However, that doesn't always work out either. In Robinson Crusoe from 1953, directed by the great surrealist filmmaker Louis Buñuel, actor Dan O'Herlihy bolts up out of bed when he hears an explosion in the middle of the night. And he's the only actor on the set, so why bother having someone on the set go bang or make a noise?
What was that, Rex?
Well, except there's a dog and a cat in the scene as well. And neither one of them moves a muscle.
What was that, Rex?
If anyone out there watching this owns a dog or a cat, you can testify that dogs and cats not only react to loud, unexpected noises, but do so, shall we say, quite dramatically. And yet, the cat literally doesn't even move, and the dog's only motion seems to come in reaction to the actor moving. The lesson? If you have animals on the set, they also need to react to the noise, so probably a good idea to have someone on the set go bang. This was never a problem in movies with guns, because there were always practical dummy guns on the set that either used dummy rounds or blanks, or even in some cases, live rounds, thus making it easy for everyone to react properly. In fact, sometimes they reacted a little too much.
Let go of me.
This boy in North by Northwest has clearly been through enough rehearsals of the scene to know that a loud bang from the gun with the blanks is about to happen, and takes the proper precaution of plugging up his ears. Oops! And in early Hollywood, they went so far as to use real guns shooting live rounds in the direction of the movie stars on set to get the right effect. Want to know how this concrete wall blasts apart in Public Enemy? Easy. They shot real guns at it after Jimmy Cagney got out of the way. And in fact, tragedies have occurred on movie sets more than once. In 1993, Brandon Lee was shot on the set of The Crow with what was assumed to be a dummy round, but in fact, some material was still in the chamber that blasted out when the dummy round was shot, striking him in the abdomen and killing him. And most recently, director Joel Souza was injured and cinematographer Helena Hutchins was killed on the set of the movie Rust after a firearm handled by actor Alec Baldwin discharged live rounds. In the aftermath of that tragedy, many movie sets have decided to go with guns that don't fire at all. Nothing. No dummy rounds, no nothing. Just the actor pretending to shoot and a muzzle flash and gunfire sound added in later in post-production. But for that to work, the actors have to at least pretend a gun has been fired. And even in the best productions, that isn't always the case. Take this scene from Train Dreams, a prestige production and highly praised film that was nominated for Best Picture and had a cast of experienced, excellent actors. And yet, did you see it? Or perhaps I should ask, did you not see it? Because I also did not see it. I did not see Felicity Jones pretend to experience recoil, and did not experience Felicity Jones or Joel Edgerton so much as flinch at the sound of an early 20th century rifle going off right by their heads. Watch again and witness neither actor even pretend a gun is being fired. Even a small handgun will have a bit of recoil. Witness Virginia McKenna in the 1958 Carve Her Name with Pride. There's a recoil there because that was a real gun, and it turns out recoil is an actual thing. Using dummy guns with post-production muzzle flashes and sound effects is fine, especially as a safety measure. Just as long as someone on the set is making a loud noise to signal to the actors to all react at the same time. Otherwise, it just looks silly. Or maybe just put this kid in every scene. Thanks for watching.